Everyday carry, the small things we carry with us to make life just a tiny bit easier. I love watching these videos myself, so here's my take on it. Alright, so the first item on my list is the iPhone 15 Pro. I personally am just using the 15 Pro and not the 15 Pro Max, and I upgraded from the iPhone 14 Pro. So for me personally, I have always been an iPhone user and I just love having an iPhone. We do also have the S24 Ultra, and it's also a fantastic smartphone, especially when it comes to, creating content with it and the quality that you get. But for me personally, as you will see throughout this video, I'm just very deep in the Apple ecosystem, so having an iPhone just makes a lot of sense for me personally. When it comes to the 15 Pro itself, I feel like it was not a massive upgrade from the 14 Pro. I definitely really love the color and also the titanium, it just feels really, really good, and also the edges that they are not as harsh as they have been in the past. But other than that, when it comes to the sheer performance and the photos and videos, it is a bit better, but it's not like a massive difference. So if you have something like an iPhone 14 or something like this, I don't feel that you have to upgrade. But for me personally, with running our own smartphone agency and creating content for our clients, for me, it made a lot of sense to upgrade to that one. When it comes to protecting my iPhone, I have this really old and ugly pouch that I have been using for a couple of years already. I do also have a leather case for the iPhone 15 Pro from Sandmark, which is also really awesome, and I love the looks of it. But I just love the feeling of having my naked iPhone and just having that, titanium, the way it feels. I just absolutely love that, and when I carry it with me on the go, I just put it in here and then it's always protected. And I know it does look a bit ugly, but for me it has been working really well. The next item on my list that I always have with me is my wallet, and I like to have a very small and tiny wallet, and usually I don't carry any cash with me. So yeah, this is also very small, very slim. This is a wallet from Nomad. This is their Horween leather thing. I actually made a commercial with my iPhone where I just, have been testing a bunch of different Nomad products in the past, and so yeah, this is always with me. I have been loving it. I still love using it. So yeah, that's my wallet. All right, so talking about Nomad products, I also have a massive one right here. This is the laptop pouch. I think this is for 13 to 14 inch laptops, and there inside is my laptop. And my current MacBook of choice, my current laptop of choice is the Apple MacBook Air, the M2 version. I did have the MacBook Pro M1 with the touch bar, but my business partner got this one, and when I have been using it and also the way it feels and the thinness and lightness, I just love that. So I sold the 13-inch MacBook Pro and got this one instead. I have been using it for over a year. I have been traveling with it. I have also been editing on the go with it. So it's an absolute workhorse. I love typing on this thing. So yeah, this is my MacBook of choice currently. I have also been thinking about getting a 14-inch MacBook Pro and to replace my Mac Studio and just have one MacBook for everything. But I have tested this, and one of our employees got a 14-inch, and it's just very bulky. And the display is awesome, the liquid retina and the refresh rate, all of that is awesome. But for me, just having this tiny thing that is super light, and basically most of the time I'm just using this to, to surf the web or brainstorm ideas or script video or course ideas. It has been working very well for me personally. Next up on the list is a notebook, and this is a custom notebook and also with a custom pen that we have been making for ourselves, but also for our clients of our own agency. And it's just very minimal, very sleek, and nothing special. There is basically just empty pages in there. But I have been using, or basically I'm using two of them at the same time. I have one always with me in my bag and then one on my main desk where I'm working all of the time. And I use that just to write down different ideas that I have. I also brainstorm, just different things that are going through my mind. I just write them down here. And also for creating to-do lists, this is what I'm using these days. And we also designed a custom pen, and I think currently we have around 500 of these in the office. So yeah, we will be good for the next couple of years. And yeah, I love having these around. I love the minimal look that they have, and yeah, have been using them ever since we got them. The AirPods that I have are the AirPods 3, I think. So these are the ones with a shorter stem. I have been upgrading from the original AirPods, and I absolutely love them. I always carry them with me. I personally, I just don't have have the ears to be using the AirPods Pro with the rubber thing. Like, I don't like using them. They don't fit me very well. So I decided to go with these, and they're always in my bag. Like, whenever I'm somewhere and I try to concentrate, and basically the thing that I always do is just turn on Brain FM, and then, you know, I just put them in, and I just absolutely love writing and brainstorming different video ideas or different funnels or all of the things that we're doing with the agency on a day-to-day basis, like just popping them in and, you know, just getting away from the outside world and just being in my MacBook and doing the thing that I'm doing. It's just really cool. They don't have the best sound quality in the world. I do have some Bose Quiet Comforts in the office when I'm working, but having them on the go, like, also they're super tiny. Battery life is also amazing. Yeah, they're always with me. And then something that is new for me, something that has changed last year, and that is actually a mechanical watch. If you have been watching the channel for a longer period of time, I have always been an Apple Watch user. Like, I always wore watches, like as far as I can remember, even in my childhood, I always wore a watch. But ever since I started, you know, testing out different smartwatches, and again, since I am in the Apple ecosystem, I've always been using the Apple Watch. But ever since our agency started to get more traction, we have been working more and more, I just enjoyed, you know, not being available all of the time and not getting notifications all of the time. And yeah, I fell a bit into the hobby of watches, and this is one of my favorite ones that I own. This is the Mido Ocean Star 200C. The titanium one has an automatic movement, and I'm not a watch expert by any means. I just love the way it feels. I love titanium also with the iPhone. So, and yeah, this has been my go-to watch for the last couple of months. The next thing I also always carry with me is my iPad mini. And to be honest, I just absolutely love the form factor of this thing. I currently have it inside of the Apple Folio case or something. I also have the Apple Pencil, and this is for me personally just the perfect size. Like, it's very lightweight, it's very slim also, and the display is not perfect, and it also hasn't been upgraded for 2 years, so it's not like the best thing when it comes to the sheer performance and screen resolution and all that kind of stuff and refresh rate. But for the type of things that I'm using that for, and that is mostly just consuming content or just writing down notes. Again, also before we got our own custom made notebooks, like this is what I have been using in the past with the paper-like annual planner thing. I wrote down everything there. Absolutely love that. I also use that very often to read books with the Kindle app, and like I said before, I'm just for consuming content. This is just very nice, and yeah, I have been using that for I think 2 years now, and I still use this every day, and I absolutely love that. And this is the backpack that I'm using to carry all of that stuff, and this is a no-name backpack. I think I just checked it, like there is no branding on this whatsoever. We got this from one of our clients. They have been doing a conference basically, and we got this as a present. I absolutely love that. Like, it's super minimal, super like tiny, but you still can put in tons of things. Like, everything that I'm showing you today is inside of here. And yeah, basically this goes everywhere with me, and I have been using that for almost a year now, and I absolutely love that. I can't link that down below, but for all of the other things that I'm talking about in this video, I will link that down below for you. And then there are two more items that I always carry with me, and one is just one microphone system. Like, it's not always that one, but this is currently the one that I'm using, and this is the Hollyland Lark Max. I just recently made a review about that, and it's basically this tiny thing right here that has one receiver, 2 transmitters. You can connect that to your professional camera, to your iPhone, to your Android phone, basically to any smartphone that you want or to any device that you want. You can also record internally. The audio quality is amazing. Has this charging case. Yeah, I can only say positive things about that. And this always goes with me because whenever I want to record a quick reel or, you know, share my thoughts or whatever it might be, like, audio is just really important. It's half of the viewing experience. And yeah, I just carry something like this always with me to have great audio basically wherever I am. And then last but not least, there's one more thing that I always carry with me, and that is some kind of a book, like different books. Currently the one that I'm reading is from Ali Abdaal. It's Feel Good Productivity. For me, Ali Abdaal has always been like someone that I have been looking up to. Like, whenever we started with that YouTube channel and with the business and everything, like, he has always been a person that I always aspired and looked up to, like the way he approaches life, and also with the podcast that he has. And yeah, just seeing what is possible with a creator career, like I'm doing it myself, or like we're doing it with our business. I think he has like 5-6 million subscribers and a book and best-selling author. Just has always been very inspiring to me. I also really like this book. Unfortunately, it's not sponsored. Unfortunately, we're also not friends with Ali, I would love to meet him sometime. But yeah, that's what I have with me currently on the go, and I can very much recommend that book. But that is actually it. This is what I carry with me on a day-to-day basis. I'm pretty sure some of you were expecting that I always have like a 3-axis gimbal and a tripod and whatever with me, and different lenses and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest, no, it's not really needed. Like, the quality that you get out of your smartphone is absolutely amazing. And obviously, if we're going to a shoot for a client, like, then obviously I do have a different bag where I have different stuff inside. But that is basically what I carry with me on the go. And if you would like to learn how you can take the smartphone in your pocket, use that to make money creating content for local businesses, then make sure to click the first link down below that like button. We have created a completely free quiz where you get to answer 12 different questions, and afterwards you will get a personalized report to see exactly if you are ready to take your smartphone and turn that into a content creation cash machine. Check that out down below.